Hello, welcome back to 999. In the last episode, we went through door 8 to the lab. Clover got trapped. We're trying to get her out of there now. I talked a lot in that episode, but I will not this time. We're going right into it. And we just plugged in a cable into a monitor and something worked. With a soft hum, it turned on. Oh, interesting. Streams of letters that made no sense to Junpei begin to scroll across the screen. Okay.
What?
He had hoped it would turn on, but he hadn't expected this.
Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
Clearly, this is a reasonable explanation, Lotus.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name.
Well, this old lady's, flexing knowledge on you. You gonna take that, Junpei?
Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
He most certainly had not, but...
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Yeah, I wish I could pass that balm through my colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
I
Could
got
you go
it.
take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
What?
Lotus?
Lotus pulled over the nearest chair and dropped herself down onto it in front of the keyboard. For a second, she stared at the screen. She kneaded her hands, knuckles popping, and twisted her back left, then right.
All right. Let's kick some ass.
what is this art right now? Oh my god. Lotus smiled to herself and rubbed her hands together in anticipation. Oh my god, this picture. Then before Junpei had time to blink, she was typing at an incredible speed, the click-clack of the keys running together like machine gun fire.
Wait, what?
Junpei was, for once, at a loss for words.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't! You're typing so fast, I can't even see your fingers!
Lotus grinned, pleased with herself.
Well, at any rate, you're pretty amazing.
Yeah, I agree with that, Junpei.
Did you fall for me again?
Yes.
Whoa, what do you mean, again?
Oh, man, this whole Let's Play has just been me, liking her more and more over time. And I already liked her from the start.
I'm not into you.
Yeah, whatever.
I know. Don't be so stubborn, shy boy.
I mean, if you're not... if you're not gonna play Junpei, pass the controller.
I am not being stubborn, I am not shy, and I am not a boy.
Congratulations on your transition.
I am a young, healthy, 21-year-old man.
Oh, oof, youch, ow. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. What do you mean I'm older than this guy? That's crazy. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna fall for an old lady like you.
You know, there are some things you should never say to women. That's pretty high up there. And also speak for yourself. Suddenly the guttural roar of a furious animal filled the room. Or so Junpei thought for just a moment. Lotus's hand suddenly stopped and her shoulders stood.
Old lady. Did you just say old lady?
Well,
Aw, crap, thought Junpei. I went too far. Oh well, it was a nice life.
I've had enough of you. Go somewhere else. You're bothering me.
Oh, weirdly merciful.
What?
Go see if you can find a password hint or something. I'll try and open this from here. You're distracting me.
Ah, fair. Lotus waved her hand in the universal gesture of dismissal. Junpei was clearly not wanted.
Fine, I guess I'll go.
Time to cut my losses, Junpei thought, and left as quietly and inoffensively as he could. Junpei wandered around the room for a while, looking for anything that might help find the password for the computer. Unfortunately...
Nothing. No clues whatsoever. Clover didn't find anything useful in the laboratory either. Damn. Looks like we've hit a dead end this time.
But just as we were about to tell Lotus that the search had returned nothing. Whoa.
All right. Bullseye. Junpei, I did it.
Excited cheering erupted from near the monitor. Aw, she's so cute when she's excited.
What?
He hurried back to find Lotus looking rather smug.
Let me see.
She gestured for him to look at the screen, and he did. The strange text from before was gone, and its place was something entirely different. What the fart? 3 squares arranged in a 3x3 square. I mean, did I really just read that? 9 squares.
What is that?
I don't have any idea. It just showed up after I cracked the password.
You think it's a puzzle?
It certainly looks like one.
As she spoke, Lotus stood up.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do any more. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do.
Thank you,
Well,
my
I
dear.
guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right?
Yes, darling,
did
you
my
deserve
part.
it.
Well,
He wasn't sure what to say to that. She certainly had done her part. In fact, without Lotus, they probably would have run completely aground. I shouldn't rely on other people so much, Junpei thought to himself.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Girl. Quit with that. Junpei crossed his arms and started the puzzle shown on the screen. Oh my god, what the Alright. Let me look at my notes. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. What the? What was that? Oh! Wait, hold on. I think I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Okay, that was really easy. I was expecting to do like Sudoku, and I was kind of looking forward to that because I do like Sudoku. Alright, I solved it. Did you hear a noise just now? Yeah, I did. It sounded like something unlocking. Where did it come from? Yo, these lockers. Look, Junpei. The lights on the lockers are green. Then we must have unlocked it with the computer puzzle. Nice. Okay. What is that? Oh, a key and a thingy. There's more than one key in here. Oh, it's 2 keys. This one is small and looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. I think the Earth symbol matches a keyhole in the door on the A deck. Well, if that's the case, we probably don't need the Earth key right now. Alright then, Earth key. I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket. Now, as for the other key... Activation key. Oh! I have an idea for what this goes to. It was just at that moment that he heard a voice behind him. It was Clover.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
Yes, darling. He put the puzzle aside for the moment and walked over to Clover.
What's up?
Well,
What is it?
never mind.
Oh, are you okay, sweetie?
Hey, hold on a minute. What does...
Sorry. Just forget about it. It's nothing.
No, I want to hear what you found. Before I could say anything else, she spun around and ran back down the stairs. I want to help her.
What the hell was that?
I don't want her to have to be in anguish alone like last time. After waiting a few minutes to see if she would return, Junpei sighed, shook his head, and went back to searching. Oh, darling, I'm sorry. I did what I could for her. Alright, let's activate this thing. Actually, let me look at it first. What is... Oops, I'm trying to figure out... What the... I'm just pressing random crap right now. Okay, so I is item. Okay. I mean, did I say I? Whatever. What key is this? From the shape of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of device. Oh, what is it? I wonder, do you think maybe this is the activation key for that thing? Activation key? Yes, it has to be. I feel good about this. Yeah, as you should, darling. Alright, looks like it's a key to activate something. Oops, I meant to put it in the thing, but... This key. The shape sure makes it seem like it goes to this machine. Alright, I'm turning it on. Whoa, what the... Okay, the monitor is on now. And it's full of letters. Okay, let's see. It's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. Not good. Anyway. Alright, let's see what's going on. I'm pretty sure that weird freak mannequin thing is awake and alive now. Or it will be. There's something sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something. What the hell were they doing in there? Well, why is she all quiet now? They were doing experiments on humans. Probably. Oh man, now she looks sad. What about this thing? Junpei, this thing in here is on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power over on this side. Could you, like, play with it a little? Okay. Yeah, I'll turn this dial here. Turn, turn, turn. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Oh, maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. Okay, what about these? It's cracked. There are some cables. Copper wire exposed. I'll keep that in mind. What about this thing? This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables under this table. Alright, what about this? I can't really see it well from here, but it looks like there are a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. Right, what about the sink? There's a wash basin, more commonly known as the sink. What about the drain? The drain for water hasn't been used in a long time, so it's completely dried up. Maybe if you increase the voltage? Roger, will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to max voltage. Max voltage? Hey, wait, Clover. Aw, oh, shit. What? I think, yeah, life really has felt like that lately. Oh my god! The mannequin's head! Oh man, that sounds like a fire alarm. God, what the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Oops. It sounded like something opened. Damn, the gate's still shut. Oh, this is open now. Oh, Junpei, look at the light. Yes, it's green. The emergency system has been activated and disabled the lock. Now we can save Clover. Alright, come out. Yes. Junpei. Come on, kid. Jump. She's safe. What? Oh. What? Okay, I'm confused by whatever that was about. Oh man, that smokes some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think. Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Cough, cough. Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Oh, I'm sorry. Of course I'm not alright. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now we need to get the hell out of here. That fire's not going to stay in that room forever. Alright, let's go. Did I find it? Yes, I found it. Nice. I really enjoyed that room, actually. It was quite fun. I just realized. Of course I enjoyed that room. Of course, knowing me. Junpei, Clover, and Lotus leapt out of the laboratory, slamming the door shut behind them.
Whew, thank God we got out of there.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah.
All three collapsed against the wall, breathing heavily. Junpei's heart was pounding in his chest, and his whole body felt weak. He inhaled gulps of clear air, and with each one, he could feel his body begin to calm down.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
They nodded to each other and started off down the hallway. Before long, they found a few new doors, but all of them were locked.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
Oh, back in the hospital room, it looks like. The final door sat in a corner of the hallway.
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Let me look at my thing now. Okay, so... Alright, the fact that they're... Okay, never mind. I was about to say the fact that there's not, like, keys or anything, implies that I won't need anything for this one, but I think I only got the lock and key symbol after I got the bad ending, so I'll have to check again after I get the whatever ending I get. Junpei grabbed the door handle and was about to pull it open when a voice cried out behind him. It was neither Clover nor Lotus, but he recognized it. There was no doubt the voice belonged to...
Jumpy!
Huh?
Alright, I think... Alright. Spin around. Then, at the other end of the hall, Junpei saw human figures running toward him. 3 of them.
June? Santa! 7!
They stopped short in front of Junpei and his companions, gasping for air.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Before I could finish, Clover spoke.
Hey guys! Could you come take a look at this?
She was standing near the end of a small hallway that branched off to the right. The rest of them ran over to her, curious as to what she'd found.
Hey, on the wall.
A map.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7.
This
Door
is
8.
very similar,
Yep,
but
they
slightly
both eventually
different.
end up at this
So,
hallway.
I'm going to quickly try and get through this, looking for new text, and I will unpause when I get to something new. Alright, see you later. Alright, it's later. It looks like not much changed, except Seven was like, here's the key for the Jupiter room. It stopped skipping automatically for the scene. So, yeah, I think it's just like, oh, here's what we found. So I'm going to pause again, and I will get back to you once more when we get to something new. Alright, welcome back to something new. I'm going to choose no idea this time.
You know, that's a good question.
Jimmy looked off into the distance thoughtfully. Lotus sighed and shook her head.
I can't believe this. You guys followed me here, but you don't even know why.
I would follow you anywhere, darling.
Junpei, you've got the solar system keys, don't you?
Yeah,
He did. He pulled them out.
the Saturn key card. And the Earth key.
What about him?
Junpei didn't see what they had to do with anything, though. Both he and Santa were completely lost. Fortunately, June took pity on them.
Don't you
All right.
remember the elevator?
I think this is going to be mostly the same, so once again, I will be pausing. Alright, I will be, unfortunately, not choosing this really funny option, and I will choose they could only go down. She was afraid because the only elevator button pointed out, and that meant, of course, that the elevator couldn't go any higher than the floor they were on. As he thought about it, Junpei realized he hadn't seen elevators on the A or B decks near the central staircase. All of which meant that the elevator could only convey them to the lower decks.
Come to think of
Alright,
it,
is that it? Alright. Goodbye again for now. Alright, welcome back again. We are at this choice. And clearly, I will be choosing door 6 this time. It's all going according to plan.
I want to go through door 6.
Junpei flipped open the piece of paper. It read, Junpei, door 6. Of course it did. He'd written it, after all.
That's a problem.
June spoke barely above a whisper, but they all knew what she'd
None
said.
of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we going to do?
Well, I know what you're going to do. We are not going to let Clover go through door 1. At all. It's not happening. Please. Please tell me it's not happening. Junpei crossed his arms and did his best to put his thoughts in order. The others followed suit, but with little result. Eventually, Clover broke the silence.
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1? With me.
Oh dear. Her face was cold and flat, as was her voice, but her logic was sound. Seven and Lotus looked at each other. The first problem resolved, Ace spoke up. Okay.
What about me?
Oh. No, I can't feel bad for him. He might be evil.
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Her attitude and posture could not have been more different than the energetic girl of only a few hours before. No one seemed ready to contradict her. Her response was understandable given the horrible situation in which she'd found herself, but even so...
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
Oh, I don't like this. She's going into you-know-where with the you-know-what.
This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
7. Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
Alright then. We're good to go.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah. Be careful.
Yes, please do,
We
darling.
should get going as well.
At last, Junpei and the other 6 had managed to separate themselves into 2 teams. Clover, 7, and Lotus headed to A deck, where door 1 was, near the main staircase. Junpei, June, Ace, and Santa, however, took the elevator to E deck. The ride to E-Deck was a silent one.
This is E-Deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go.
Santa's words jolted them to action, and they stepped out of the elevator into a long, straight hallway. Before long, they arrived in front of door 6.
There it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
One by one, they put their palms over the red. With the soft electronic noise, it authenticated each of them. The door opened. And all at once, the 4 of them looked through it.
Hey, I found it. It's right there.
Fortunately, the dead was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door they'd entered through. They gathered around it quickly and hurriedly placed their palms on it for authentication one by one. Are they gonna be panting and stuff again?
It stopped.
Yep.
Yes, it stopped.
The countdown had ceased, but Junpei's heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. It felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a...
You got
Yes.
that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
With that, the doom and gloom from before was done, and the mood turned somewhat lighter.
All right, let's go.
With that attempt at good humor, Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. He jogged down the stairs to the end of the hallway and found himself staring at a large door.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
He took out of the bar that served as his doorknob and shoved it down. The room beyond stopped him in his tracks. What on earth? It was gargantuan and made entirely of metal. None of the accents of wood or tile he'd seen in the rest of the ship. This room was purely functional, but utterly tremendous.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Santa got out a few words before all stilled the rest of them. The rest were too stunned to offer anything more than gasps.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories. Maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
What? June pointed to the massive building in the center.
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
Junpei and the others were standing on scaffolding that crisscrossed the whole area. The proper team was catwalk. Term, Junpei thought. Although that didn't seem particularly important.
I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit 1 person.
You're right.
Nearby was a long iron staircase that made its way eventually to the floor beneath them.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
They moved around to the opposite side of the massive building, following the catwalk. They hadn't said much as they walked, but as they approached the building, Ace suddenly spoke up.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
The steam engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. You see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
The entire room was as silent as the grave.
All right, let's split up.
Then all of a sudden, Junpei heard a noise behind him. He turned just in time to see June collapse to her knees.
Hey, what's
What
wrong? Are you all right?
He dashed toward her and wrapped his arm around her shoulders to steady her.
Hey, June.
It was then that he noticed.
Jumpy.
You... Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes. Yes. It probably is. But I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me.
Now, fevers are no joke. I got sick like multiple times very early this year. And man, those fevers really knock you out. And another weird side effect I get is like my skin gets super, super sensitive. Like, it's usually even before the fever gets really bad, I will be able to feel it in my skin. I'll touch something and it's like hypersensitive. It's so weird. It's no joke. You really should take it seriously, especially if it's a super high fever.
I just need to rest. And I'll be fine.
Her voice is weak and forced, and it said a great deal more than her words did.
Okay, here, sit down, careful.
Junpei carried her to the nearest wall and propped her up against it. She let her head fall back against the wall, as if she no longer had the strength to support it, and drew a ragged breath.
Thank you.
Her eyes were empty, as if she was having trouble focusing them, and even speaking seemed difficult for her. Junpei felt his hand ball itself into a fist and clenched tight, his knuckles whitening. He had to find a way out, and quickly. He turned and looked at Ace and Santa in turn.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right.
They might not have shared the depth of his emotion, but they certainly shared his concern.
Alright, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
She managed a small nod before leaning back to rest her head on the wall. Alright, it's time to sneak a way out. In the steam engine room, which is a big, holy honkin' room, it looks like. Let me check real quick. Alright, it looks like I have about 5 minutes left. But you know me, I never stick strictly to 30 minutes. So I'm gonna do what I can for about, probably 10 minutes, really. And then in the next episode, I'll finish this room. Because I really, really want to see both rooms today. I don't want to wait until tomorrow. Look at that button. It's glowing orange, right? That's gotta mean something. I guess pressing it is the best way to find out if it does anything, Santa. Nothing. Okay. Now what? Alright? It's a square hole. Nothing in here. Ah, look at the back wall there. I can see 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps? You mean you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. Okay. Ah. So many holes to plug. That's not a euphemism this time. Lotus isn't here. Right, this pillar goes up toward the ceiling. What the? Okay. What about this thing? You can't look at those pulleys? And at least now you get to see what I'm trying to click on, because so many times I'll click on something accidentally and be like, what the heck? So now I can see the error of my ways. Man, this thing is huge. I guess a ship this big needs something like that to power it. True, but I doubt a single boiler of this size could actually move a ship like this at any reasonable speed. You need at least 3, no, 4 of these. Huh, I guess you know a lot about boats, huh? Well, not really. It's just common sense, you know. Alright. Let's look inside. In the bottom section. I believe this opening is for fueling the furnace. If you were to put some coal in here and ignite it, then the steam engine might start working? It's certainly possible. Okay, coal. Whoa, what did I even click on? Right, this is the massive furnace for this boiler. There's a door built into it near the bottom, where you can put coal in. Okay. Stairs stretch from the catwalk to the boiler. Alright. Man, it must be so difficult to work on a ship like this. I'm mildly interested in this kind of thing. Alright, so this is curious to see how it works. I wonder how much of it is grounded in reality, considering so much of the weird stuff in this game has actually had some real life basis. I'm willing to believe this is pretty accurate. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there, and then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So if the conveyor belt was moving, yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need to power this conveyor belt then. A tunnel that goes all the way across the ship. Nice. Okay, anything else? Okay. What the? Bruh. What is that? It looks like there's a door over there in this tunnel. What? I just read that so wrong, but I don't care. The belt over there must deliver the coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however. Okay, unfortunate. Scare's rusty, but it looks like it's still pretty sturdy. A golden gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well then, I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. Unpleasant to think about that. Oh, I can go up? Bro, there's so much to look at. What is this one? Alright. The small door inside the tunnel is welded shut. Right, is this a bronze gear? Okay. This has to be important. So, it looks like it goes gold, bronze, silver, in that order. Huge oven for this boiler. There are 3 open areas in it. Each of the open areas has a gear in it. Yes, I see that. It's a silver gear. Do you think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver's way too soft to use for a gear. It's gotta be a steel or iron gear that's been coated with silver. Ugh. Shouldn't have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have gotten your hopes up. Or you think you'd haul this thing back? But I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? No comment. Alright. Looks like that's about it. So, what's back there? Oh my god, I can go back here too. This room is massive. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. What about these things? Look, Ace, it's some kind of snowman secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. You use them as a counterweight when you're lifting something with the pulley system. Man, you're too serious. Oh dear. Alright. Keep note of that, then, I suppose. Alright. So, okay, these 2 directions. Okay, this is all sorts of crazy. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Up. Oh my god, what now? What is this? There's a thick iron door blocking our way. You think this is... Yes, it looks like the exit. Looks like this door slides up into the ceiling. Man, didn't Lotus and people come here last time? I like to imagine what the other teams that go to these rooms are doing, like, with their processes. Because I can't be there to see them. But it's interesting. Given its placement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on the top of this thing. You think that means you have to insert something here? Yes, I would imagine so. Okay, well I can already see what it is. Something to do with the gears, because, like, you know, it was a gold, silver, bronze, or whatever. Alright, now what? Can I come up here? I can! What the? I was hoping the answer was no. But whatever. What is this? The slider is down. I guess Ace feels like giving it a try. Nothing. Won't move at all. What about this one? 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one is up. There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suppose we're meant to do something rather specific with them. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm in trying, I suppose. Nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow. Or saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Okay, so like foreplay for the lever. Alright, that's the door we entered from. Backside of the catwalk and the pipe. Anything else of interest? Oh my god, where am I now? What did I even click on to get up here? I can't do this anymore. It's part of the ship's structure, like ribs that support the hull. Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool. I think I've heard a bit about that. We aren't gonna get anywhere with the pile of boxes here. Just shove them off. What the hell's in these things anyway? They're way too heavy to move. Never mind. Okay, what's in here? Hey Junpei, where are you going? The only thing in there is a closed numbered door. Kinda pointless to go back, huh? Yeah, it sure is. Alright. A. One of the doors on the furnace. There's an A on it. There's a circular wheel in the center of the door. Alright, this was over the bronze one, I would believe? Yes. What the? Well, it's noisy, but it opens. It's totally pitch black in there. We should, go in there. Alright. Let's go. This looks just like the door we went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes. Which should put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Indeed there is. What the... What is that? Well, anyway, it looks like that's the pipe. Looks like the bottom connects to the conveyor belt housing. And coal must come out of this pipe onto the conveyor belt. In other words, there must be a great deal of coal in that pipe. Sorry. That sounds like a poop joke to me. There are a number of boxes on the catwalk. I don't think we can go over there. No, I suppose we can't. Catwalk. What is that? What about this? The furnace? It says B on the door. Alright, I guess let's go into B. Oh, we're on the other side of the thing. Nice! A bunch of boxes. But this is of interest. Alright, let's give this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Gah! Ah, shit. Oh. Well, that's nice. That's real nice. Why am I Santa right now? Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. Sure, man. Can I put it back in? Post in the back. Nope. These little shafts are too small for this big hole. Man, why am I in such a weird mood tonight? I'm so sorry about, like, all these weird, lame jokes. It's like throwing a... Oh my god, they're making the jokes for me at this point. If that's the case, then... that wheel wasn't originally part of this winch. And that means... Oh. Okay, well, I don't know what that means specifically, but I do know it probably means, I should be using it somewhere else. Alright, I can't go back through there. Let's see what's on the seaside. Oops, I meant sea. Nice! Oops. It's a wooden box. There's something in the box? Okay, cool. Alright. No, June's right underneath it. What? Well, to be exact, she's kind of to the left, not straight below it. I guess that's I forgot she was even here. I'm sorry. I'm just too fascinated by this room. Anyway, we should be directly above the corner of the conveyor belt here. Alright, let's put this bad boy in. There's no wheel to turn. Oh yeah! I've got the wheel I pulled off the other winch, don't I? Let's see if it fits. Nice! Sweet, it's a perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. Oh, that's romantic. Not shaky at all. Good, I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see? The wooden box. It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? What? Looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn that wheel now. I'm counting on you. Okay. That was really weird. Alright, I'll turn the wheel. Huh? What's this? What happened? This wheel only turns to the left. It only turns to the left. That means we can't reel up that rope. Yeah, we can only let the rope down. Well, that's fine. We can just go down and get it. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We'll simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing, no sweat. Yep, lefty loosey it up.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Alright, well, now that we're in one of these things again, I'm going to actually end it here. Thank you so much for watching. This was a pretty fun one. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.